So welcome, welcome. Oh, Joanna popped out, but well, we're a bridge from June 24th to June 23rd here. Emily's bringing in she's our future light here and facilitating a beautiful water ceremony for us. And who do we have here?
This is Lottie.
Lottie.
Lottie loves to be involved in everything.
That's awesome. Does Lottie love her new home?
She does.
Oh, good. Well, Lottie and Emily are hosting from Queensland, Australia.
Queen's Cliff. Queen's Cliff. Queen's
Okay,
Cliff.
Queens Cliff, Australia. Victoria. Cliff, Victoria, Australia. Is that the proper?
Yes, so Victoria is a southern state and Queensland is a northern state. So I'm down in the south.
Yes. And yeah, so I'm so happy to be here with you. I brought a little sacred water, and I'll be traveling. So I thought, I'm gonna bring it with me and bless all the different water sites we go to. I'm pretty sure we'll be going through Niagara Falls, and I was just reading how that's a giant portal, and somebody was showing me this site called Vortex Hunters, and you can look up. I don't know if it like is in Australia as well, but you can look up where you live and see, what people have experienced in different, where they think there's vortexes or portals of energy and what type of energy is there. Um, but we're about to travel from Tucson, Arizona, to New York with our dogs via car, and I'm kind of looking at different sites to stop, and I will be bringing our water from today with me. And well, oh, you're back, Joanna, and I see you're
Yeah.
on.
Can you
Where
hear me now?
Oh,
I can hear
Okay,
you.
perfect. Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful people. So happy I could make it. It's 1 o'clock here, but I knew that it's so important to be here together. So I decided to take my water. This one is for Maldives. This is the regular one. And to join you and to be here with you.
Yay. And I'm sorry, what time did you say it is where you are?
It's a 1 o'clock at night.
And you're in the Amsterdam region?
Amsterdam time. Yes, Amsterdam time.
Okay. Well, Joanna, that's Lottie, Emily's cat, and Emily. And yeah,
Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi. Nice
I,
to be there.
I was going to say Joanna does a lot of work. Like she's been twice now to the Maldives. Am I saying it properly? Maldives. And oh, that's the just sacred place, beautiful waters and colors, and she does a lot with the water. So, it's such a blessing to have you here today. Thank you, Joanna.
It's a blessing to be here with you. So I'm so happy. It's really like it's such a joy. So yes, and to be a part of this community and oh, my heart is really like yay.
Yay.
I catch some words of Emily. I didn't hear everything, but I will catch up later. Maybe you already recorded it or
Yeah, we did start the recording just as you went off. Emily was sharing the altar, a beautiful water with flowers and the different cards that she had pulled for our gathering, one from Dr. Masuro's deck, which was a crystal, water crystal, and with the meaning of honesty. and the white lions, the star lions, came in to guide us today. Though there it is, Joanna. Can you see it?
Not yet. Not yet.
This way.
No. Yes, I see it. Beautiful. Beautiful, the crystalline structure of the water. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
And exploring honesty, and then the white lions, sovereign cohesion, the emperor. Wow, really, like, what clarity, what, just autonomy. Oh, and the whales. That card also got chosen, Emily? Loving compassion. I'm unable.
It's the lovers, the lovers.
Wow, the white lions and whales. I mean, this is so significant. So everything talked to, I'm just coming off working with the white lions, and as it's so beautiful to have the validation that the whales and the white lions are with us, and to usher in this time of peace and prosperity, and to work with the waters and bring peace and prosperity to the waters within us and all around us. Like, it's so powerful. And there, I don't know if you can see, but Emily's kind of on the tip of her.
I'm not very good at doing it. Sorry, Megan.
Oh, that's beautiful.
With flowers, petals, and in a beautiful glass bowl and crystal. Are those crystals?
Yes, it's my bowl of water is full of Lemurian crystals.
Oh.
And one in particular, I do a lot of work with them, but one in particular, I'll show you. It was gifted me, it's a dream coat, and it was gifted me by a beautiful friend, and I've done a lot of work with the water with them all, but this one kind of is my traveling, connecting.
Such beautiful vibrations, really amazing. Amazing.
And just briefly before we hand it off to Emily, Joanna, do you want to talk about what you were hearing from the waters when you were listening in the Maldives?
Yes, of course. Well, I'm still a bit trying to get awake, but what I saw, it was a clear shift in crystalline structures of the water. Comparing to last year, when I've been there, I could see like the new codes, new geometric patterns appearing in the water. And what I saw also, I sent the short film in our group. I can send it again. That was the short film with the dolphins. We were surrounded by them. There were like 40 of them or even more. But what was even more beautiful, I'm getting really emotional, it was like those dolphins were carrying the new codes already. It was they are such a high vibrational presence, but there was something different about it now. It's like you see the shift. You see it clearly that those structures are changing so strongly, and we were sitting there like almost like crying all the time because those vibrations were so amazing. So they are carrying those codes within them in the waters, and yes, it's the consciousness is arising. It's there's still a lot to be done, but it's those crystalline patterns are appearing. That's so amazing to see that. And yes, I was also working with the crystals to bring them, and you could see it was beautiful to see the baby sharks coming and looking at them and like coming back again. and there were more and more of different fishes. I was like, yes, yes, please come and carry those coats into the ocean. So yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh, how beautiful. I look forward. I look forward to seeing that video. Wow.
Yeah. Yes, I will.
Yeah, that sounds really, truly special. And how wonderful that I was just in another meeting right before this one, and that's exactly what they were talking about, that there's also some upcoming, very soon, planetary alignments that are going to be assisting in the creation of the new grids. Are already started, like you're witnessing,
Yes.
but they're coming in fully, like
Yeah.
like now, like right, we're in it, and we're all contributing and creating that. And this is a powerful way that we're, also assisting these new grids of light to anchor in and be available, in service for all of humanity. So I feel like it's a significant validation that, just to hear this twice already, like, they're here and they're unfolding. And that's so wonderful. Thank you for giving us an update from there. And coming from the south too, the white lions, and where Emily, those are the ancestors. That's the, everything birthed from there, the birth canal of our world. And to be witnessing these changes, and the white lions coming in so strongly, and the whales from the south coming in so strongly, that yes, this is birthing, and throughout our world. So it is time.
Yes, it is time. It is. It's happening.
Yeah. And is there anything, Emily, you would like to add? Are you ready to? I know you wanted to speak about the rainbow breath, and you were going to share stories about that. Interestingly, my Zoom reset the other day. I had a completely different picture, but on the solstice, it reset. And this is my picture. And I've been on so many calls since then, and this energetic of the rainbow and the waters and the whales, like really revitalizing, refreshing the grids with, and I've also recently, like, there's new color octaves coming in with these grids of light, that someone mentioned, like, there's a new rainbow color. And just like, yeah, just opening to experience all that. But this, and when I came into this meeting, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what my Zoom background will be. And it was this one too. And I'm like, oh, yes, this is fitting for today. And for this portal we're in, because we're still in the solstice window, and we're really a beautiful bridge. So yeah.
So if it's okay, thank you so much for everyone sharing. And yeah, I wanted to share a story that happened to me with the whales. And then it's always so interesting. Water is such a beautiful teacher. I couldn't hold, I've been communing and asking, like, what shall I share? What's the wisdom? And Joanna, with just what you shared right then, it's come to me what to share also, just a little bit more the rainbow breath. So I hope that's okay. And Megan, perhaps when I finish, so I'll share my story, and then what I was thinking is we could invite the whoever you feel, but I know you've been working also with the white lions. So perhaps if you'd like to lead us into something when I finish speaking to so we can really get clear about our intention and prayers for the water. And then, so we're putting all that beautiful energy into the water, and then wherever you're guided in these beautiful places, you know, what I love that the grandmothers have taught me is when we say into our prayers into the water, that it goes throughout the whole universe. It goes, you know, back into the ocean. It goes up into the air, into the clouds. It becomes frost, snow, ice. It goes throughout the whole universe. How magnificent is that our prayers are shared in every droplet and then back again into us. So that teaching, it just keeps deepening and deepening that profound. It's so profound. When we offer our prayers into the water, they are truly magnified a billionfold, infinitely. Whatever we are, whatever we feel is powerful beyond measure. I think if we could see it, our minds would be in awe. So does that sound okay, Megan, for finish speaking? Would you like to lead us with the whatever comes
Sure.
to get our intention? Yeah. And if it's okay, I sent one photo to Megan, but I'll send photos of each of the cards. And the Izzy Ivy cards, the golden cards with the lion and the whale and the other light codes, she invites to lay them as an energetic grid to send energy to a particular place, planet, or so my feeling was I can just keep that grid laid to send out into the waters to assist our prayers, if that feels okay for everybody.
Yes. Yes.
I'll send photos and a brief meaning of each one so everyone can resonate more.
Yes, thank you.
My first story is when I realize now that the water has been speaking for such a long, long time. Sorry. And it's always deepening, and I'm so grateful for the way that it teaches and shows. So when I was blessed to swim with the humpback whales 2 years ago, Bay, with Latina Russell, who I know Megan knows through the Lemurian Sisterhood. I'm not sure if you know her, Joanna.
I know her. Yes, I do. I do know her.
Yes, and Berkana, I think, may know her.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this particular day where I think it was on the second day with them, and I was so emotional. My friend handed me her beautiful Andrea crystal to hold. And I kind of was at the back of the catamaran just needing a bit of time to integrate the vastness of everything that was happening from internally. And as I held this beautiful crystal, I was looking at the water through this beautiful Andara. And just prior to that, I had been up further on the deck, and these beautiful whales had blown their rainbow breath right over me. And
Amazing.
it was, I don't even have words. It was so beautiful. So I was kind of integrating this experience and looking through this Andara, watching the water come out the back of the catamaran. And I suddenly had this vision of all the grandmother water protectors going back to the beginning of time. Like I couldn't even, it just was forever. It just kept going back and back. It was like a vision of, on each side of my head, I could just see these incredible water protectors. And it was so, it's beyond words. It was just so incredible to realize that, and that we are also that. Yes, we are the water protectors also. So we are of that lineage, and we claim that fully in our, that's what we're here to do, Joanna and Megan, what you're speaking to so strongly. We are here to bring in these new codes with our beautiful Cetacean brothers and sisters, all the other animal kingdoms that are helping us wake up and remember, all the white animals that are here and showing prophecies of old, and it's such a privilege. I feel more and more also that water is teaching me just to be in flow. You don't have to prepare. Whatever come will come. Perfect. There's no, it just feels like old dense energy where we can just be in flow and in our childlike self and sharing, and oops, if we make a boo, it's fine. So that's what the water has taught me today. Just be and commune and share from your heart. And then, so that was my one story about the rainbow breath and that beautiful, profound knowing that we are also part of this incredible. And it's our joy and honor to be part of it. And how wonderful we're all connected. And then, Joanna, as you were speaking, I had an incredible experience also with the dolphins. A few weeks ago, my friend took me out on her little dinky boat, which is tiny, but so. We went out into the bay here near where I live, and suddenly there were probably 40 or 50 dolphins, but everywhere, some in the distance, some really close, some under us, some mid-distance, babies, whole body of dolphins coming up like kind of rambunctious play. There were seals in the pod acting like dolphins. It was incredible. We just had no words, we were so blessed. And I think we were with them for about an hour. But what I really noticed is the water change. It was like we just merged into their consciousness. We became one with them.
Yes.
And the water changed. The water was different. And it was like, it reminded me of when I was with the whales as well. It was like, it's so interdimensional. You're in all dimensions at once. And the water it was like we were in another world with this incredible change in the water. And right near the end, when we really had to go only because the tide was going to change, not because we wanted to, they were just still all around. They didn't swim off, or it was wonderful. But right to before we left, this dolphin very deliberately looked at us, came under the boat, kind of turned on its side and flicked us with water, and we were completely drenched.
Wow.
This gorgeous, playful dolphin. He didn't get water on the top of the boat or the end of the boat, just on us. Like it was such a deliberate flick of the tail. It was.
That's a blessing.
I so resonate with what you shared about the codes. The water is different. The water is golden.
Yes.
It's showing us, the geometries are showing us all the time, and that's our water, that's our codes, that's and for me, the dolphins and whales are helping our evolution and our remembrance. So just right before we go into the meditation,
yes.
I was blessed to my daughter for my birthday got me the film of Joan Ocean and Jean-Luc Pizzoli's. They made an incredible film called Ocean, and it's all about their life and work with the dolphins and the whales and Jean-Luc's art and all the beautiful galactic families.
Okay.
And I wrote down this quote that Joan was speaking of. I find it and read it because I feel it speaks directly to what we're discussing about the water. Excuse me one moment. So this message is from the whales through Joan Ocean. And they're talking about the word that they use is the molecular geometry and the spiritual biology and the molecular geometry in the water. And the whales and dolphins have access to that incredible water library. That's what they call it, which I love. That has the history of everything. And they spoke about that sometime in the future, scientists will be able to show this. So the message from the whales is we are learning to heal oceans and people because our consciousness can alter the molecules, not only in the oceans, but in.
This is so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Really. It goes directly into your heart. It's so beautiful.
So I just before I don't think you heard this bit, Joanna, but I felt really I have some beautiful sacred spring water that my Lemurian brother friend brought me over from South Australia. It's a fresh, beautiful spring water. So in the altar, it's been out under the moon, the solstice energies, and it felt so sacred. What a beautiful gift.
Yes.
But I also felt I usually work with ocean water, so I felt this morning I really wanted to honor the codes because all the whales and dolphins are coming through and they're so present. So thinking of what the teaching is through Joan's message with the whales. I have also in the altar a little vial of
Oh,
that's what I'm programming from my end with my intention. And isn't it beautiful? We all have a sacred water from wherever we are.
it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Like this, all waters are connected now through us, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Emily, I missed what did you say an essential oil, or I missed the last part of?
Oh, so I have some beautiful fresh water that my friend bought me from South Australia, a sacred spring over there. So fresh spring water, a place called Willunga in South Australia that I don't know, but he said it's a very, very magical, special place, sacred place. He collected me 12 litres of the water from there. So that has been out in the solstice moon and the solstice time with my Lemurian crystals. But then I said I felt really compelled to also get some salt water from the ocean that has all these beautiful codes from the whales and dolphins and the new energies that we're speaking of. So that is also in the altar. And when I finish, I'll offer it back with whatever my prayers and intentions and our combined ones are to be taken throughout the whole.
It's truly beautiful. I had just missed, I think it was the Lemurian crystal part, but I just had missed you cut out there for a minute. So thank you for sharing that again.
So whenever you're ready, I thank you for letting me speak so long.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll gently lead us in a meditation, and then are you gonna take over with the water part, or like or do you have
So really, I just felt like we can maybe just get really clear in ourselves with our meditation of whatever our heart's offering is to our water.
Okay.
And and just put that intention into the water.
Okay.
And yeah, as everybody feels guided to take their water and offer it however, in whatever way speaks, but knowing that all our combined intentions are linked through the water. They'll be taken.
Okay. All righty. So, well, let us just take a few of the beautiful multidimensional quantum elemental rainbow breath that Emily was so beautifully initiated into, and that I can so easily now feel that beautiful experience of being initiated into the rainbow breath of the whales and what that feels like, and just immerse yourself in that energetic of the rainbow breath of the whales, just blessing you, moving through our cells, moving through our beings, our field of energy, breathing in that rainbow breath, breathing it into our lungs, the sacred breath of life, allowing the rainbow breath to open our cells, open our lungs, open our hearts, open the rivers of our bodies. Feel it in our field. And this beautiful unity, one heart, sphere of light that now surrounds us. And we each have our own beautiful unity, one heart sphere of light that surrounds each one of us as well. And experiencing the rainbow breath. And how when we exhale, it connects us all in this beautiful bubble of light. And our bubbles of light are overlit by a supreme light. And just allowing that supreme light to fill our space. This beautiful one heart space. Feeling the frequencies of the divine. Filling with the full spectrum light. Welcoming in the quantum elementals. Welcoming in your supreme God, source, self, your divinity. To overlight everything, this beautiful light, full spectrum light. Filling each of our bubbles and each of our community of space. And let us welcome the angelic beings. And the winged white lions, the star lions. that have come to bring peace and prosperity. And feel their unique DNA, this star DNA, begin to inspire your DNA, along with the quantum elementals and this pure light, this holy fire. Begin to transform from deep within us, from deep within the DNA. And perhaps you can feel the whales and dolphins guiding us, showing us deep into where matter meets energy within us. And feel our body temples becoming gold, golden, and beautiful rainbow alchemy. And let us welcome cetacean consciousness. And our master whale and dolphin guides and teachers and family. Breathing in, opening our hearts to the clarity, to the cleansing, to the purifying energies that the waters and the light bring to our sacred heart spaces. Opening and unfolding, expanding and clearing. The golden rainbow light. And rose light. Sparkly light. Alchemical light. Transforming our heart spaces. Healing, reconciling, purifying, expanding, illuminating, inspiring, awakening, enlightening. And feel the company of heaven. All the white whales, some who've been on our planet from the very beginning, and some who are coming in, and all different species of whales. And the sacred white lions, unique to South Africa, unique DNA, recognized as star lions from all the indigenous tribes that live in this birth canal, this cradle, this divine portal to the Earth Star Mother and her pure, pure gem heart. And allowing her beautiful crystalline heart to inform our hearts. And feeling the quantum elementals meeting the earth elementals and upgrading us with this pure love and sacred light. And feeling the crystalline grids of light that connect to all of us. Connect us within our body temples, throughout the lands, throughout the oceans, the sacred grids of light. And breathing in the rainbow and opening and expanding and holding these sacred energetics that travel in infinite ways throughout time and space, omnidirectionally, omnidimensionally, and receiving the rainbow light and the golden rose of divine light and love, and the pure light of holy fire. Allowing your heart space to ignite and shine brilliantly bright. Informing your DNA. Informing each other. Informing the grids of light where we each are. And let us move around this grid of light, feeling each other. Feeling Emily and Queen's Cliff, Victoria, in the Southern Hemisphere, with the ocean of love surrounding her, and all oceanic life. And the ancestors and the elders and the water guardians and sending our love, our light, our joy, our gratitude to all who have held the sacred, held divine harmony and divine balance and sacred relationship with all of life. And let us call in the ascended masters and teachers of the waters, and honor the ancestors. And let us welcome the violet flame to gently move through our hearts and the waters, divinely clearing, transmuting, transfiguring, blessing, forgiving, healing. Let's breathe this beautiful violet flame deep into our heart spaces. Feel this beautiful energetics traveling infinitely outward, blessing all creation. And may the holy waters in us honor and bless the holy waters in all. And there is a gift being offered to our hearts from these sacred lands, from the ancestors, the water guardians. And the pure gem heart of Mother Gaia. And receive this beautiful pearl. Pearl of beauty, consciousness of wisdom, of the rainbow, of the opal, of new codes, new spectrums of light, of the white lions, of the white whales, of our Cetacean families. And let the whales and dolphins guide us as we move to Amsterdam, to the grids of light where Joanna lives, and her beautiful heart. And let us feel into the grids of light there, to the waters there. To the oceanic life there. Let us listen for a few moments how we can be of service to the grids of light there. to the waters. When we're ready, just gently honoring all the messages, all the beings, the waters, the grids of light, all that was shared. Let us send our love and light. Feel that increase of light and love traveling the grids of light there. Blessing Joanna. Blessing the whole region. Illuminating. And the winged star lions are also with us, blessing this land with the ability to stay very grounded, 4 paws on the ground, and also with the ability to seek higher ground, to be inspired, illuminated, enlightened. And then gently traveling to where I'm located in Tucson, Arizona, in the heart of the desert that used to be an ancient ocean. The whale and dolphin presence is strong here. And the cosmic saguaros and the murals of the land. And the monsoon season started on the solstice. Beautiful rains have come, bringing out the beautiful, fragrant desert. It's such unique smells that the rain and all the animals and the trees and the plants celebrate the water here now. As our temperatures sometimes reach up into hundreds, 110 and beyond Fahrenheit. The solar energy is very, very present. And now this beautiful combination of a water blessing to the land brings joy, brings celebration of life, of deep harmony and connection with everything that exists here. We all celebrate the waters and how important they are to life. So just taking a moment and feeling into the desert, into the solar energies. To the grids of light here. And the wonderful invitation that Emily brought forth and Joanna brought forth of how the waters change with the cetacean energies. With you can feel the codes of light, the high frequencies, the joy, the celebration. And that was one of the main teachings that was given to Linda Tucker, the guardian, who works with the white lions, by her indigenous elder, the keeper of the white lions, as she took on that mantle and was unsure how she was going to be able to be their protector, their guardian, their voice, with all the dense 3D energetics. Her wise teacher told her it's about celebrating, celebrate. It's from that frequency, that vibration, that we transform, that we transcend, that we transfigure reality. It's not from the energetic of the problem. So celebration is a theme from the heart of celebration. Let us celebrate the rains here and celebrate water and celebrate that energetic within our waters that joy brings, that the whales and dolphins have directly revealed to each one of us how it just creates realms and worlds that are portals of energy that opens everything, and where we can access all the high heart frequencies and transform our worlds from the inside out. It's a celebration. So from our heart spaces, let us just take a few moments and honestly receive where our hearts are at right now. Listening to our hearts, honestly listening to our hearts, to the waters of our bodies, to our emotions, And what frequency do you want to bring to the waters today? And the white lions, the star lions, and our cetacean family, and the white whales, and the white buffaloes. They're all heralding a new age. It is birthing, and it's an age of peace and prosperity. And in that high frequency of celebration and gratitude, for all of life, what unique frequency would you like to bring forward from your heart today for our water ceremony? For the waters. Take a few moments to receive that. And when you're ready, take a beautiful rainbow breath. And connect your heart to the pure gem heart of our Earth Star Mother. And feel her rose rainbow sparkles come up and bless your heart. And feel above you and all around you and within you the pure full spectrum rainbow light of Source. It's the divine holy flame fire, also blessing and illuminating and intermingling and filling with this beautiful golden white full spectrum rainbow rose light energy. And may it bless our waters in the most beautiful ways. Thank you. Just gently returning. And forgive me, that was very 5:15. It's very
May I just suggest we use our own rainbow breath?
Emily, I'm unable to hear you. I don't know if it's just me, but
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I was just saying, may I suggest that we use our own beautiful rainbow breath to impart that to the waters out within, and the let's bring whatever we received and speak it to the waters. And in that way, it's full.
I cannot hear anything.
Oh,
Yeah, you're just breaking up a little bit, Emily.
sorry, I think my internet, is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just saying maybe the invitation to use our own rainbow breath to impart whatever we received into our own water that we've collected, and to speak our prayers into that water. That way we transmit all this beautiful energy.
Should we do that now, Emily?
You feel to, yeah, we're
or
yeah.
just on our own time, because I want to honor everybody's time, even though I did a so long of a meditation. I hope it.
I don't feel a time right now. It was just like being beyond that. So
Okay. Does anyone, Emily, should we, where are you? And does anyone want to share anything right now? Or should we rainbow breath into our water?
I know we're a little over time, but if you have a few moments, perhaps it would be just lovely to share whatever came through, if that's honoring. I know we're a little over time. If you feel
Okay. Well, one of you go, because I feel like I've spoke. I've spoken enough.
I just wanted to share that I nearly burst out laughing. I almost did, because the message that came through for me was humor. And that dolphin that I spoke of that flicked us with its tail and, blessed us with the water, it was just, it just kept, it felt like the same energy, but this, that beautiful dolphin, I can't do the noise in the same way, but that, it just kept doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and it was making me laugh so much. So I felt this beautiful joy and humor and play, and every time I kind of felt like it's okay. It did it again just to make me laugh. So it was such a blessing. Thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, and that's such a high frequency, that humor and that joy and that play. So, and that dolphin. So thank you. I'm placing that energetic into this water. Thank you.
yes, me too. I think this joy and this happiness, those high frequencies, because this how we can infuse ourselves, the waters, and pass it further. And I felt such a sometimes it's for me too difficult to find the words, because it's like it's going beyond the words. It's going only into the energy, and then like translating into the words, it's sometimes like a challenge. But I felt such a kind of beautiful urge to go on Tuesday and to work with the waters here and like spread this love, this beautiful energy that we are collecting in our water, and just like start changing the structures of the water wherever we are, with such a love, with such a gratitude. It's like really pure joy. And then you see that those structures are changing everywhere in ourselves. And also I got something, it was a moment when it brought me into the womb and DNA, because it all starts there with the water that we are in. Such a high frequency is there. It's the beginning of the life. And how holy water it is, the holy water within us, surrounding us actually everywhere. So thank you. It was such a beautiful journey. Thank you both.
Thank you. And I'm placing that, you know, the holy womb and honoring, you know, where we are, the lands where we are, bringing those intentions to, that's really, really, you know, important. We can go off and do a lot of different things, but like, I love that you're, you know, honoring there as well, and where you're at, and infusing things in a whole new way. Yeah, that sacred womb energetic opening of the DNA, right? Into with the holy waters. So we'll welcome the holy waters into the DNA and the water. So thank you for that. Thank you. And the energetic that I, you know, received is the one Emily started with us, but it kept coming is the rainbow, like my backdrop here, that rainbow breath, that's that spirit, right, infused, you know, just bringing that energetic into my holy waters and body temple, and into these sacred waters, that the breath of the whales, the rainbow breath of the whales, and how it becomes, you know, one with my breath, and I'm breathing the rainbow breath, and that was the energetic that wanted to come to the waters today, and from, you know, from my heart, and also there was like just the pearl energy kept coming up in a lot of the locations, out of my heart, like just the pearls, all the different wisdom of the pearl, and yeah, the beauty of the pearl, and the light of the pearl consciousness, that beautiful, pristine beauty and light and joy. That's also, you know, a gift of the ocean, and a gift of the earth, and a gift of all the elements, and a gift of the light. So I bring the pearl to wants to come and bless our waters as well.
Connecting all waters.
Yeah.
This is really beautiful.
And I love that we're connecting, you know, the seawater, the land and the sea, and the waters today, you know, and the waters within us and all around us. It's truly, you know, we created in the one heart, and there's such beautiful gifts there that now are shining and radiating forth. through the waters. And I feel deeply blessed and honored, Emily, too, for all that you shared, for the cards that you chose today, that were gifted to us today. And yeah, exploring the water crystal of honesty as well. Honesty in all endeavors and the new sacred relationship of all that's birthing through these starlight codes and the waters and the whales, the lovers, right? The love, birthing the love, both right there, love, light, and honesty.
Yes.
I'll also just, as we gently close here today, is one thing that Linda Tucker was the main tenets of the white lions, the star lions, is fearlessness and love and respect. Like if you have fearlessness and love and respect, like her, you know, her teachers would walk through a pride of lions with a baby on her back because of that fearlessness and love and respect. And that's how we create. For me, I've really felt the urge of like, what is sacred harmony and balance and relationship with all of life? What does that look like? What's that feel like for, and you know, individually and for myself, and you know, as we create a new world. But I go back to those tenets of like, you know, holding that higher light. So whenever we feel fear, and then knowing that through, if we are in, and that reminds me too of that honesty, because I feel like that's a part of it when we're in true love in our hearts and respecting life, like really being in integrity and honest with ourselves. Like Emily said, it's not about figuring it out. That's all the main tenets. Like if we're there, you know, we can, yeah, our hearts unfold it all for us. And then it's also in divine harmony and balance and right relationship. So, and the last also tenet, which is very, I've integrated it into my whale medicine wheel, is at the hub of it's the white lion, 13 laws of leadership, but in the hub of their wheel is elimination, is the letting go, and it informs everything, right? So that's the purification. That's when, you know, that's that the ability to be in our hearts in the hub in the center, but also that it's that law, the 13th law that informs all the other laws, is the law of letting go, the law of elimination, the law of releasing. And that, to me, that feels like the cleansing, right? The purifying, like the forgiving, the healing, the releasing. Like that's a constant practice as we move through the whale medicine wheel, or the laws of the lions, or in they're really just the laws of Mother Nature, and how to really create that living in harmony. So those are some of the elements that I just want to share with you that came from, you know, my time working with Linda Tucker and the White Lions. And they've been powerful in my life, just like those elements, you know. Yeah.
Very powerful. The bravery of the heart, the brave part.
Yeah. Yeah, and that, you know, and the honesty too, that's what kind of brought that forward, you know, like, yeah, really honestly, where are we honestly, you know, in our body temples, because it begins, that's how we come into, I think, alignment with our hearts, right? It's through that really honest listening, right? And forgiving and eliminating and releasing and cleansing and purifying and being gentle with our hearts.
being gentle, indeed, being very gentle.
And
That's
celebrating. Yeah, go ahead. Well, I'm truly grateful, like with a whole heart for both of you. And forgive me, Emily, if I've kept you all and you as well, Joanna, from sleep and from, you know, the rest of your lives. Uh yeah, and I just want to honor, all the water guardians and protectors and the elemental energies who came for us today and our cetacean families and the white lions and really the rainbow, connection and initiations. And I'm just seeing Emily's dolphin just splashing us with some water and, some joy and play and celebration and laughing and humor. And yeah, all the blessings.
yeah, I see it too. I see the dolphin also. I would call it Emily dolphin. It was the one that I saw, and it was like making saltos almost all the time. So it was amazingly happy dolphin, and it's Emily dolphin. I'm really grateful and honored that I could be here today with you. And that was yeah, I didn't feel the time difference. It was just a moment to be here together in the same space, sharing love, not only for the water, but all for all elements, for all life, connecting together, and seeing this beautiful breath, a rainbow breath of life behind you, and feeling this amazing presence of you, dear one. So I'm really grateful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And Megan, I'll send through photos of the cards and a little more detail if you want to share them later.
Yeah. And
I
Emily,
took some.
feel free if you like want to just post them to all the group. If feel free if you want to do that. And I will send you here. I'll stop now. I'll stop our recording. And I was